all the other podcasts are not entertaining you in the world, there comes a time when you need the number one podcast to save you from boredom. UnCensor The Conversation Podcast. We are here for the people, always. I say, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know it is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, the best film writer, director in St. Louis Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, #1 bestseller, battle rapper Lacey G. Soldier Turner. This is UnCensor The Conversation Podcast. We are live right now on YouTube. We on Facebook. We are on Instagram. But if you do not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow on wherever you listen to your podcast. That's iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Pornhub. Who checked it out? Is we on Pornhub? Let me know up in this piece. But we about to get this crazy show cracking. Y'all already know. So first up, we got busy boss Stacey White in the building.
I say, how y'all doing today? How y'all?
Who raised this nigga?
That's how you sound. Wait, I ain't moved my head. How y'all doing today? It's Miss.
All right, then who raised this?
Happy Monday, y'all. Let's have a great show.
All right. And then we got the person who always throwing shade. We got Tabitha throwing shade. Shantae in the building.
Hey, y'all. I want to say, Lacey, I like the new intro. It's about time, but it's great. I really liked it.
Bars.
And then I think Stacey should change her name to Stacey the Stallion. And I think we're going to have a great night, you guys. Happy Monday.
All right. And then we got the person who no longer sells. We got Tara Michelle in the building.
My God. Hey, everyone. It's Tara Michelle, a.k.a. Opinionated Sense on YouTube, opinionated_sense on Instagram. Let's do it. I'm ready for a good show.
Woo.
All right. And then we got our part-time cast member. You know what I'm saying? Ricky.
Must be Ricky. That must be Ricky.
Hey, Ricky be busy, man.
Who raised this nigga?
Clearly herself, the fuck?
I know I was mixed, clearly.
I ain't gonna take you out the street because you might leave. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you know me so well. Nah, hey, like, happy Monday, people. I just celebrated my baby's 2nd birthday yesterday. Also, bittersweet day because it's also my grandma's birthday who's no longer with us. Rest in peace. Hopefully you in heaven, but if you're in hell, that's cool too. I'm just here until I meet you wherever you are.
What? Happy birthday to the little one. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
First off, because you don't know where people go. So, like, you want them to go to heaven, but everybody not there. So, I don't know why people be acting surprised that people be like, you know, they probably in hell. Like, I don't understand, like, why everybody think everybody in heaven.
Then we got my boy, Hocus Pocus. Don't forget the 3-tone bone in the building.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Like,
Nah, hey, what's up, people? I gotta forgive me. I'm just like, I'm going through some things.
They be lifing.
We have a crazy show today. All right, and then we got the fashion designer Nucci Banga.
What's the word, everybody? Happy motherfucking Monday.
Happy Monday.
Lord.
Very happy. I ain't too happy though.
Let's get straight into
Why
it.
not?
My car leaking antifreeze.
That's never good.
Who raised
Yeah,
it?
my mama. And Tara, I done fixed 2 things already, and it ain't got the answer. So that
So
means more money.
you don't want to keep it while there's no money pit. Forget all that.
All
I
right,
got to scan a nigga.
let's get straight
Bro,
into
the
it.
scanner
The
gonna pick
first
up engine
question. Hey,
problems. It
look,
don't pick up
this ain't no
Oh yeah, this ain't no parts out.
All right,
Give the people what they want.
first question. It says, would you divorce your spouse if they put their paws on your mama? Go ahead.
No.
What?
Hold on. Go ahead and take this new shit.
I wouldn't even have that problem. I'm not fucking
Yeah.
with no woman that's disrespectful to my motherfucking mama. And I'm not having no woman in my life that my mama feel like she gotta be disrespectful to. Because I ain't doing that. I'm not having problems with the people that have to be in my life that I feel like have to be here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we ain't doing all that.
So that's a no.
Ted says, what
That's
up?
a big no.
Ted says, what up, y'all?
Hi, Tess.
All right. What about you, Stacy?
Hell to the no. Definitely no. It's a no.
So you not divorcing them or you are? Because I think y'all confused with the question.
Okay,
Right.
so
I'm not
Rick,
fucking with him. I
hold
said
on,
I ain't fucking
hold
with
on. First of all, Rick is back from 30 days, 30 days in, so we got to get everything right. We have to say everything right, y'all. Remember that, okay? Because she gonna, quiz us and shit. So I'm going to say I will not be with anyone who put their hands or paws on my mom, okay? That part. Thank you.
We got a special guest in the building too. Yeah.
So yes, you gonna divorce them. That's the question.
We got a special guest, Miss Heavy Duty Cutie is in the building. Up in this.
Hey y'all.
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Hi. I remember you.
How you
Hey
doing? How you
Tim.
doing?
Hey.
Hey, it's
All
under
right,
this
Tara.
food.
I was gonna be funny regarding this question and be like, I would probably cheer them on. However, I'm gonna be nice. Because I would be married to a man, I'm never okay with a man putting their hands on a woman, no matter what she does or does not mean to me. So
So what if he
yes,
put his
I
paws
would
on your
divorce
daddy?
him. Depending on why. My daddy could absolutely, listen, I don't want to answer this question anymore. Go ahead.
Teresa says, "Hi, beautiful people."
Hi.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
the word? What's the word?
Ted says that will be my first domestic. Go ahead, Tab.
My answer is actually no. I would not divorce my spouse because we would be burying him.
That's don't play about her mama, baby.
Alrighty then. All right, Tone
Everybody
Bone.
else dead, don't matter.
Tone Bone.
Yeah, you ain't nah. Ain't nobody don't even touch my mama. It be
Don't touch my
like,
Doritos and don't touch my mama.
no, you can't touch my mama. Like every time she made me mad, and but you better keep that shit on the inside.
You hear me?
Like the fuck, you crazy as shit.
What would you do if your mama hit her first?
If my mama hit her first, my mama, nah, oh man.
Oh, it
Cause
does
see,
change it.
my mom don't know, like my family know, like when it comes like my relationship, like don't play with me, like you can't disrespect her the same way she can't disrespect you. So I ain't for nobody disrespecting nobody. So it ain't a thing. Oh, my mama don't like you, so I can't fuck with you because mama, you got me fucked up. It's a lot of niggas you was fucking with that I didn't like. So I that, but y'all gotta. It's like even if you don't like each other, y'all gotta be cordial.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Like
Wayne.
straight up to where my mama could be wrong too, and if you ain't trying to be cordial, then I gotta stop fucking with you. I love you and I be there for you. I got you, but I gotta deal with you from a distance because you're ignorant.
Hey, Wayne said they would never fire my spouse again.
I'm just saying.
All right,
They'll
Rick.
find mine.
Okay, so look, if anybody mama ever hit me, she is gonna catch these paws. I'm just gonna put it out there. I will never hit your mother first, but I will knock her fucking teeth down her throat if she ever hits me. With that
Whoa.
being said,
Oh, the healing.
I'm still healed, but I'm definitely about self-defense. I'm not walking away.
Okay.
You're gonna catch these hands and you're gonna know not to ever do that shit again in your life. and we can take it from there. But your mama better not put her hands on me. I would never hit nobody mama first, but I will knock her wig backwards if she ever hit me.
Hocus pocus.
So with that being said, would you divorce them or what?
Okay, I said if they
Right.
mama. Now, as far as my spouse, if my spouse was to ever hit mom, it wouldn't come to that.
What if
But
it
you know
did?
what? It depends on my mood at the time. It depends on my mood at the time. I'm not gonna lie.
And whether you get a whole
Ain't-
divorce or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Sheesh.
I
A
had
It
to
mood
take
depends
a
on my
determines
breather.
mood.
divorce.
I had to
I mean,
take a
Hey,
look,
breather.
it
hey,
depends on
moods
my mood
determine
because
everything now.
it really do. Because I mean, my mood as far as how I feel about the woman that gave birth to me, my mother, it depends. I mean, I wouldn't want my spouse to be in that kind of situation, so I wouldn't allow him to hit my mama. But if it came to it where my mama was just out of pocket and that's the only thing he could do to protect himself because she over here trying to stab him and he knock her motherfucking muffin top off, I ain't got. Hey, look, that don't call for a divorce. That calls for a talk. Cause why you trying to
Hey,
stab
Ricky.
him?
I understand moods determine situations depending on people's mood. You have definitely made some mood decisions.
Hey, Wayne said self defense is one thing, but just flat out hitting my bird.
This
I
shit
will see
funny.
y'all in 20 years.
Facts.
All
But
right.
that's again, that's what I said. It depends on the situation and my mood at the time. But I wouldn't want my dude, my man, my spouse to be in that kind of situation.
All right, Miss Heavy Duty.
Ooh-wee. So here we go. I'll try to find the best way to say this. So I've been through that situation about a month ago, and I am divorcing him. Yes, I am. Because I can't stand her. I'm never gonna like her. There's never gonna be a mutual ground. There's never gonna be anything we can do but divorce because it took everything in my blood and power not to knock her shit loose. So yes, I'm divorcing him and I am getting away from her. And him.
Alone? Y'all been together for years, so what? Really? Okay.
That's that look, baby. That's that look.
All righty then. The violence already up in this mud.
But I mean, like when you have a mom that don't know her place as a mother, because some of these women carry their sons like they men, and
Mm.
Talk
not
your
their
shit.
not their. Because
Tell
I'm
me
not
about
finna
it.
be in competition with your mother, your daughters, your grown ass. I'm not gonna do that. It's a lane for your mother and it's a lane for your wife. And if everybody respectfully stay in their own lanes, we're good. Once you
Mhm.
start
Talk that
crossing over
shit.
into my place, now we got an issue. So I am a person that I would never want to hurt no senior citizen or nothing like that because that goes into like my job description and stuff. I'll lose everything that I worked hard for
Mhm.
throughout these years. So it's best for me to say, listen, at this point, I want you to go ahead and do whatever mommy needs you to do, and I'm a roll.
Hey,
But
Tess.
he should be the one handling it, not you. You should that should be he should be handling his mama,
Yeah,
not
but when
you.
we talking about a mama's boy, only child type stuff, so it's a lot of scenarios that plays into what's actually happening. And all I can really do is remove
Okay.
myself because, like I said, as a professional, I'm gonna lose everything that I worked hard for if this lady put her hands on me.
Mm-mm.
So it's time for me to go because all titles are not good titles, and the ones that I really wanted, I went to college to get them.
I heard that.
Ted says I'll make it look like an accident. That way she gone and I get paid. And, Wayne said my wife hit my mama. I'm turning her shit into a pay. This nigga is a fool, bro.
But if you don't know how to talk to your mom and say, "Hey, that's not you can't do that." Then you can't just look at the wife and say, "If my wife hit my mother, what about if your mother hit the wife first?" But for me, I have because I know hitting a senior citizen, I'm not gonna get no cool points for that. Everybody gonna look at me like, "Girl, you could have walked away." But
Hey,
some of them
look.
bastards hit hard. Like you can't just.
Listen, Jay
Hey,
Paul
look.
just hit a senior citizen and everybody think he cool.
Oh
Hey, look. Not
man.
real shit though. If my
Yes,
mama,
I'm willing to walk away because it's like, I don't
That's
want to
that
do
you
that for
did
the
the
rest
right
of my
thing.
life.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, but and I agree with you though, cause like I just feel like I love you, mama, but respect is respect, and I can't. Hey, I just can't side with my mama because she my mama. Like I need more than just you, my mama, to say I'm a be. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I can't. I just ain't. I just ain't that. I'm sorry. I
Everybody
Or
like.
keep
just
your hands to yourself. How about
or
that? Don't
just keep
nobody
the
hit
women
nobody.
away from each other. Just keep them away from each other. If you know that it's an issue where they can't just get along for whatever reason, just keep them away from each other. Go visit your mom on whatever day you need to visit her, and be with your wife when you need to be with your wife. Because putting us together is just like, I'm telling y'all, the tsunami. It's like Hurricane Katrina. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, and so I just decided to walk away from it. I'm out.
Teresa said, I love that all titles aren't good titles, and the ones I really wanted, I went to school for. I'm still in that.
For real, y'all. For real, I'm still paying for them loans and stuff like that. But just because somebody give you a title, if you're not living up to that title, if you're embarrassing me, if I'm embarrassed, you know what I'm saying, calling you my husband, or even wanting not to write your last name and want to write my maiden name, it's time to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Louis,
Dang.
Louis.
Louis, what? Hey Louis, what would you divorce your spouse if she put her paws on your mama?
Put a pause on my mama.
Yeah.
Not if I can get the lick back.
Oh my God.
I'm
Really,
just saying.
Louis?
Okay. Now I'm bogus though, but I'm bogus though. If you put your hands on my mama, I'm protecting my mama. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't care who you is. So don't put your hands on my mama. Just for anybody who thought about it, don't put your hands
I know
on
that's
my
right.
mama.
What if your mama hit her first?
It had to be a reason. It had to be. 'Cause I just know my mama ain't finna go hit her like that. It's just because she got to deal with me then. Yeah,
Who got to do with you?
my mama.
Ah, okay. I'm with you. I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with
if she just go violate my person like that, now me and her finna be into it. Now, I might not hit my mama, but
Don't
we
worry
finna
about it. Your
fall out.
spouse will.
We not. I'm not rocking with you for a time. We not cool. I don't want to talk. I don't see.
I feel that, Louis.
Because I have to be the one to discipline in a certain way if I don't want somebody else to discipline my mama. You feel what I'm saying? I have to
Talk
show,
that shit.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I do. I'm not standing for what's wrong. I'm standing for what's right. But I can't do it the same way I would do it as somebody on the street because it's my mama. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with her. Like we ain't rocking with her. She got to make that right, and it might take time. It might take her doing certain things, but she gonna have to make that space right with that person.
All right. I got to the next topic video.
You gotta be a new type of stupid to think that you could do me wrong, not apologize. Think that if you let time go by, you can hit me up and think you still got access to me.
What? Hey, play it again.
You
Play
gotta
it
Yeah.
be a
again.
new type of stupid to think that you could do me wrong, not apologize. Think that if you let time go by, you can hit me up and think you still got access to me.
I love this.
Okay.
What the fuck?
The terror sent
What
this
was
in.
the first? What was the first
I
part?
deal
I
with
didn't
that
get
quite
catch
a
the
bit.
first
It said
part. What was
you
the first?
gotta be a special kind of stupid to think that you can do me wrong, not apologize, let time go by, and think that you still got access to me.
What's hard for
Yeah.
you on that,
Yeah,
Tom?
yeah, it don't work like
I
that.
I
deal with
mean,
that quite a bit.
that's like, certain shit that ain't got to be said.
I mean,
What's
but
understood ain't got to be
Hmm.
explained.
People
some
don't
people don't get
understand
it.
that.
Exactly. That's the problem.
All right, go ahead, Tad. What's your thoughts on that?
People don't understand that. But I told you that's why people I have funerals for people that can't be reached out by the dead.
Hey,
So I
next week I'm
let
gonna
that
think of something
possible.
for that.
You
All
can't
right,
reach out to me.
I like
I'm
that shit.
unaccessible.
all right, Tom, go ahead.
You telling me to go ahead?
Yep.
Yes, Tone.
I not tab. I just want to praise you for that saying because I love it. Uh, like people are zombies.
Yeah.
Like how you walking around, but you dead to me. So that's
And I
beautiful.
stand on that. I always say
That's
that.
that's
Don't die
beautiful.
by me because Whew, that's it.
And since I'm on some Virgo shit, I definitely understand it.
Lord.
Um,
Facts. People
as
don't
far
get. Nobody else gets it.
as far as that though, like that's like something like that mean you got zero accountability. Like you're not mature. You're not if you know you did me wrong. Ain't no way in hell you can think not like I don't give a fuck you think yours passed by. You can't approach me and not address what the fuck you did. Like who the fuck you think? What the fuck? That's like mind blowing.
We can say what the fuck.
That
That's
part.
like because like my thing is like it's like when you loan somebody some money and they act like and they act like they forgot and they never talk to you again. Like
Mhm.
And
Nah,
then
fuck
come
that.
back and ask
Look,
you for
they
some
talk to
more.
you. They still be talking to you and acting like they forgot.
now I
Fuck you
ain't and
mean?
here the thing is
Oh
this
shit.
though. And here the thing is like in that situation, if you talking to me and I'm seeing your life and you really still struggling and going through shit, I'm not even worried about the money. Like get yourself together. You know what I mean? But it'd be like when it be like motherfuckers that be like, oh, I done bought this 50-inch TV and nigga, I done put this in my you owe me $10.
See?
They be owing petty shit. They don't be owing. They spend buku money and owe petty shit. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Like straight
You
up.
right though. He ain't playing. Can't give a motherfucker $20. But they,
Hey, straight up.
but they
Hey,
out
Like
there, motherfucker, living it
I
up.
just always look at it like that's how much it cost me to know that you was fucked up. You know.
Teresa said people do this often, especially when they think you don't know because you can be cordial. For some
Yeah.
reason, people find it hard to own their ish and apologize.
Yeah. People think you're naive and try to play on the naive. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
people thinking I'm stupid.
Hey, Louis.
Um, I see this too. I see this twofold for real. You know, if we gonna play that game, we can play that game. You know what I'm saying? We can do that if you want to. If that's what we on. If you want to play it like that, if you, I say like this. If I had real emotions invested into that space, then yeah, we gotta address a few things before we can move forward. But if you just showed me that the game is the game and this how the game get played, then we ain't gotta explain them because what's understood don't need to be explained. It was what it was. If I want something in that space, then I might take something in that space. If I don't want nothing in that space, then I'm gonna keep it moving. But I ain't gonna create no whole big thing with somebody who I already know what's up with.
All right. Tara.
I loved this when I saw it, and I agree with what everybody has said. I had another twist on it too, though. I just want for people who think, okay, I can just do bad stuff to people and apologize. That only goes but so far too, because now it's not even about you taking accountability. You just saying you sorry so you can get back in and keep doing the stuff. So the apology is going to eventually wear off. You have to have a changed behavior behind it. If you want me to believe that you're truly sorry, it's the action that you take to not keep doing those things to me that matters. So yeah, you got to be extra kind of stupid to do exactly what this video said, but you also got to be stupid and think I'm stupid if you giving me a little measly ass sorry, but no change behavior is going to work either.
All right, Miss Heaven, do that.
Um, it just depends. It depends. I guess it depends on like the level that the person was in with me, but for the most part, once you know what you've done, then you know what you've done. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to piggyback on the conversation. Just know that if you are coming back, it has to be beneficial for me. I have to find something that's beneficial there for me to even want you around at that point.
All
Fact.
right. Ricky.
Um, y'all done said everything that needs to be said, but I'm getting stuff out the corner. It's raining. I'm gonna get y'all right. Hold on. I'll keep going. Chocolate melted. I'm running in the rain. Hold on.
All right, Lucci.
Yeah, I mean, I done dealt with this on some levels of dating and shit like that with people. They will, run away for whatever reasons, dogging or whatever, and then a year later, 2 years later, they think they could pop back up. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even mention the behaviors that they shown and expressed before. You know what I'm saying? But they pop back up and still be on the same shit a lot of the times.
All right. Teresa says, right, there doesn't need to be drama. You would just see me moving differently or not see me at all, especially if I gave your first apology a chance.
Hey, boy, turning Casper is my favorite trick.
Let me show Stacey this so she can.
No, that's my favorite trick.
You gotta be a new type of stupid to think that you could do me wrong, not apologize. Think that if you let time go by, you can hit me up and think you still got access to me.
All right, Stacey.
I used to be one to like forgive a lot, but now I'm on a whole new level to where your apologies or me. What's that echo? I'm sorry. With me being around you is I don't have time for that. Like I'm not gonna waste my time on stupidness, on stupid people or I'm not gonna waste my time. So I prefer not to give you a chance at all. That's what level I'm on now. Like, nope, bye-bye.
All right. Tara, did you go? Okay. All right, next topic. It says, what grocery item needs no refrigeration but is often refrigerated by most people?
Ketchup.
Fucking hot sauce, bro.
Ketchup literally says refrigerator.
I know,
After you open.
Nah,
I think
hold up,
open
bro.
it, but if it's
Hold
new,
up.
yeah.
Right, yeah, if it's new.
What
Okay.
the fuck is the point of putting hot sauce in the refrigerator like it's gonna get cold? It's still hot sauce.
I mean, it gets cold, but it's still hot. You're right.
You stupid
Right.
though. That's good.
Like that's the dumbest shit, bro. When I see hot sauce in the refrigerator, I get hella mad, bro.
So
Who the
this
fuck
question
won't?
is for what is not supposed to be in there, but people put in there.
Yeah. Chelsea says
I saw-
condiments and Lumi says bread.
Peanut butter.
Bananas.
Well, I can't stand for people to put bread in the
Bread.
refrigerator.
My
I do not
Well,
mom-
who the
understand
fuck
that.
put peanut butter in the refrigerator?
I just seen people put bananas in the
Who
refrigerator.
the hell put their peanut butter in the refrigerator?
Pears
Stop
Boy,
says
it.
they breaking
syrup.
all they bread.
Syrup.
Syrup. And then it ain't gonna come out the damn thing if it get too cold. That's ridiculous.
Man, they tripping, bro.
That's just like peanut butter. It's just
Hey,
motherfucking shit a
Wayne
brick.
said because it can spoil, Tom.
Fucking spoil hot sauce.
Yeah.
This nigga put hot sauce in the refrigerator.
Put bread in the
That's
Who
refrigerator.
the-
what I
who
said.
the
And if
fuck- who the
if we
fuck-
talking syrup, then I'm gonna say
bruh.
honey. Please don't
Who
put
the
no
fuck
honey in
keep
the
hot
refrigerator.
sauce around long enough to
Oh
go spoil?
Lord.
You letting hot sauce go spoil? How the fuck long is you keeping it?
Oh my
Nigga letting his
Some
hot
of us
sauce go
don't use
from
it every
red to
day.
brown.
Man, you know how long you gotta keep some shit for it to go spoil?
You know what? It's a whole lot of
chicken oil.
right. It's a whole lot of fruits and vegetables that don't need to go in the refrigerator either. The refrigerator accelerates them spoiling.
Yeah, like bananas.
Hey,
Oranges and
Motherfuckers
apples.
that be
Yeah,
putting
they
bananas
turn
in the
brown
fridge.
Banana
instantly.
man.
hey, Wayne said
Instantly.
if they put bread in the fridge, they got roasted.
No, they got mice because they started that the mice eat the bread.
Some people like cold bread, guys.
Okay.
Ah.
What he said, people who put peanut butter in fridge are psychos.
On my mama, bro.
I believe that.
Pears
Just like-
says,
Why would
no,
you?
I don't put it in there, but people put it in there.
Yeah.
Cold peanut
Chelsea
butter will
says
break a spoon.
potatoes.
It
Why
was
would
so
you put
weird. I saw-
potatoes in the
Yeah,
fridge?
people do. I seen somebody put it confused the fuck out of me
It
when I
says
seen
all
somebody put potatoes in
condiments
the
spoil,
refrigerator.
and Tone, you not using hot sauce.
Tom probably do put hot sauce on
probably
every meal.
does.
Nigga, it ain't every meal, but it's enough meals to where that shit don't spoil. And then I'm not buying I'm not buying no big ass Sam's bottle of fucking hot sauce when it's just me in the crib. Like, nigga, I'm buying like the little bitty $2 bottles.
All the condiments, salt, sugar, peppers. Don't put no spices in the refrigerator.
Nuh-uh, you know them niggas do that too. They come straight home and take everything out the White Castle bag and throw it in the fridge in that drawer.
So
The
now
White
Nasty
Castle
niggas.
bag.
buying this thing, right?
Are you talking about?
Hey, them shit
Right.
definitely go for hey. Now, hey, I gotta be with Wayne. Wayne, now you gonna make me go cause them little bitty packets get old, boy.
Don't they, boy? You
There
gotta
are
throw them
people who
shits
have
away
those
after
in the
about a
drawer for
month.
10 years and will still go use them.
You gotta learn how to rotate them shits.
Pearl
Right.
said eggs can stay out the fridge. Let's talk about that.
Eggs can stay out the fridge.
Now I ain't doing that.
They gonna hatch, ain't it?
Them
Oh
eggs gonna
God,
spoil them
it's
motherfuckers.
not gonna.
The motherfucking eggs gonna turn into chickens. Don't listen to Purr's ass.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my mama, I learned it from one of my customers. They say when the egg get warm, that's how the motherfuckers hatch.
Your house
Don't
should
get
never
them.
be
Don't get them
your
free
house should
range.
never be that warm that they gonna hatch. You are outrageous for that.
Wayne
Man, I
said
don't know how
spices
warm
in
it
the
gotta be. I ain't
fridge
no
is
motherfucking chicken
crazy.
spurt.
He said spices in the fridge is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Smuggy
crazy
said,
too.
"Who in the fuck
I
put
hate when people
spices in
put
the
crackers in the
fridge?"
refrigerator.
I did though. I just seen pepper in the fridge. You know them motherfucking be cracked pepper. The cracked pepper things where you got to spin it and crack the pepper.
Woo!
Yeah, I just
Wiley
seen them
says,
in the
"Terrorists are
refrigerator.
not
What the
playing
fuck?
Russian roulette with life like that." Lumi says, "My eggs stay in the fridge, y'all."
Absolutely.
Chelsea says, "If they got spices in the fridge, they got roaches in there too." Up at this point. And Perez said, "LOL, we are the only country that keeps them in the fridge."
I
We
mean,
the
that's because
only
they live on farms
country.
and don't have no electricity, ain't got no choice. But they also gone through them eggs in 2 days. No.
All
I
right, did
said
everybody
cracker.
did
What
everybody
you
throw their answers
You
out?
know what? I know some people who don't put their butter in the fridge.
Teresa said, "Eggs only form to table, not from the store. Enjoy their salmonella."
He said, enjoy the salmonella. Y'all silly.
Huh?
All right, man. I think everybody threw an
That
answer.
was a fun question, though. I like that.
All right. Next topic, we can go to video.
Women have already shit stuck in.
My bad.
Yeah, exactly. He was on our bullshit already.
Do it again.
I'm still gonna play what that one, but that one this was the next.
Do it
That
again.
nobody is more invested in a person than someone who still feels there's room to change that person. I fuck with how you are right now because I still got hope that I can make you what I want you. And then when that's a conversation you can't have with a man, woman, whoever. You can't tell you can't look a person in the face and say, "Hey, nah, I really thought I could change you into who I wanted you to be, and it didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here." Like, don't nobody want to have that type of and a lot of people want to do that. Like, a lot of people see the potential in a person, and we make a decision about what their potential should be and what they would look like if they were exactly who we wanted them to be instead of bouncing. And then when it hits a wall because we realize no amount of our effort makes this person any more or less than what they want to be, then we like, you changed, or like, you don't do the things you used to. And it's like, nah, bro, you just thought you could do something with this person that you couldn't do, dog.
Isn't that person a manipulator, though?
Like a mom.
All right. Oh, can I go?
Oh, can I go first?
Yes,
I want to go.
sir.
We
I
got
wanna
8
go
people
first.
that want to go first.
Go ahead, Ricky.
Hey, I wholeheartedly agree with this shit on so many levels because I have been the person that was the manipulator in dating people for potential. And I've learned I accept people for whoever the fuck they are in that moment. I'm not trying to change shit. People are who they are. And when I tell people that I'm a realist and I accept people for who they are, people look at me crazy and they like, that don't make no sense. No, it makes perfect sense. Look, if you was fucked up on Monday, you're going to be fucked up on Tuesday unless you do some work. And niggas ain't out here doing no kind of work where they changing like that. Motherfuckers move on their time and not yours. And I had to learn this shit the hard way. And I am definitely one of them people that be like, I'm out. Because I've dated people for potential. Hell to the nah. I'm dating you for how you are. If you broke today and you be lying and shit, then you're going to be broke tomorrow and still lying.
Hocus pocus.
I'm just using those as an example. It's not directed towards anybody in specific. I'm just saying that you got to accept a motherfucker for whoever they are, however they present themselves.
Nigga, broken line is crazy.
Hey, the last question, Wayne says, "I've seen a girl boil weed bundles and put them out in the fridge."
Hey, them hoes be trying to say that shit. Cheap ass.
Asia says, "First
Really?
of all, you can't
I ain't
change
never seen
anyone."
that.
The end of discussion. Wayne says one of Trips rare misses. I'm not trying to change shit. We're gonna enjoy the ride while it lasts.
All right, can I go?
All right, Tone, go ahead, Tone.
All right, check this out. And not, hey, I be fucking with dude. I be feeling like sometimes he like a big brother in the fantasy world. And he sit me down, I'm smoking my blunt. He talking to me. You hear me? Hey, for real. And like I fuck with it because like that's like the reality of situations, right? Especially like cause like how I may view situations or people, like when I first meet, it's across the board, but like especially with a female that I like, right? When I first meet you, anything you say to me, I'm going to believe because I feel like you ain't got no reason to lie to me, right? So it's like so the potential or whatever I see in you is based off what you're showing me to be. This is what I be meaning when I say people be lying.
Hey,
You
Tone, wait a
say
minute.
like one more time, like one more.
Hey, Tone, Wayne said, Tone, you and Trip are the same age.
Hey, what the fuck? What
He
that
said
mean?
you can't say he big brother because
I mean, and that's the dumbest shit to even base something like that off of age because it's a lot of niggas that's older than me that's my little homies. Facts.
All right. Hey, Chelsea says cheap bundles can cost thousands. They better boil them.
But nah, but like on some like so the thing is like it's like to fall in love with what you think to talk or fuck with what you think somebody should be is crazy. And I like one of the rare times I straight agree with Ricky when she's saying, hey, you gotta accept people for what the fuck they show you what the fuck they is. Like no benefit of the doubts. No, maybe you like the nah, nigga. That's what it is. We can only blame ourselves when shit go a bad way. Cause
All
we
right.
didn't.
Nucci.
And shit, I said before, look, people need to stop trying to make people into who the fuck they want them to be and shit instead of learning who a person is for who they are. You know what I'm saying? And falling in love with that if that's your if that's your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, get the fuck out of there. But don't try to sit up there and turn that person into something because they got, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% of what you think it is you want right now. You know what I'm saying? But your shit might change
No.
later because you grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We grow the fuck up as people and decide that, oh, you know what? I don't like niggas that sag no more. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
And shit, so uh it's little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, people gotta know and understand that sometimes that some of them changes and shit might be you. It might be you growing the fuck up and you don't like these things no more. And you done turned this person into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Stacy.
I used to try to change people. I ain't changing nobody. I ain't changing nothing, nobody. No, I'm good. If I start seeing that you ain't even worth my time, I can't change you. I ain't even gonna try. I used to have hopes for everybody. Now I just don't. I don't care no more. That part.
Straight like straight
Hey,
like
hey,
fucking
Wayne.
that.
Hey, Wayne. Said Tone. Them niggas are geeks. You call little homie.
Bro, chill.
Heavy duty.
I
It's
guess
heavy duty.
it's lingo lesson night.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Who'd you say, Lacey?
Heavy duty. You on mute.
The Gemini in me agrees. I used to be the one to try
Ooh,
to
Gemini, two
change.
people.
I used to be the one to try to change people or just kind of see them right where they are. But then, like once you keep seeing the same thing over and over, it's a pattern. So once you show me your pattern, now I know this is really your pattern. And so even if I wanted to invest and do all of this stuff, it's just meant for me to fall back.
All
You
right,
see,
Louis.
that's right, because I'm
Louis.
that Gemini. That part right there.
You a Gemini too, Stacy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who, Lacey?
I told Louis.
Never said that like what?
This nigga.
Louis, he
like a
called
light
you.
just went off in my head.
Yeah.
Louis.
So
Yeah.
so I pretty much I see it a little different, honestly. I feel like if you go into a space with somebody, you should be looking to somewhat elevate that person on some level. I don't want to go into a space with somebody who I can't like help grow. But see, the thing is, people want to help people grow. They want to help. They want to do it. Like you got to tap the person and get to understand they do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? And then once you understand they do's and don'ts, you invest into the person in the way that they might need you to invest into them. Now, if they can't do it, then you might want to back. But I think the problem be most people investing because they want the person to be a certain way. So when the person not the way that they want them to be, then that's when all the frustration and all of that stuff comes. But I see all the women say that, but most men, when he come into a space with a woman, that's how he have to look at the situation. He have to look at the situation as looking at it like he got to take on this as a responsibility. So he got the potential of what she can bring eventually to the table, because most people ain't in a perfected state. And that's just how I feel about it.
All right. Teresa says everyone has potential to be better or worse, and that growth or decline comes with their efforts, not yours. All people change to stay until one of y'all change so much that it ain't for you anymore. All right, Tara.
I like where the direction that Nucci was heading in. So the way that I see this is, I want to get with someone who is who they are. Like, and I used, like Ricky said, I used to be this person too. I think when we were young and we're in our 20s and 30s, we love to see the potential in somebody. And that message gets tiring, because if that person does not want greatness for themselves, or they don't want your vision for themselves, you don't have a right to force that up on them. So I think you need to sit down with the person and say, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want for you? And see if that aligns with what you want. But again, like what Nucci said, I feel like sometimes you sit back and it's like, you ask this person to be all of these things, baby, that may not be what's meant for you. That may not be what you like tomorrow. You need to let that man or that woman be who they are and let them add to your life. Because see, that were things I thought I wanted and needed, because that is what I had in the past. Then I got something new and it shattered my whole world in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to feel like that. I'm supposed to be treated like that. I'm supposed to be touched like that. Oh, okay. Then let me shut the fuck up and let this fly, because what I had wasn't working. So I don't need to put together this idea of what I need him to be. I need to let him be what he's going to be. And if that's what I'm attracted to, and that's what's called to me, rock with that. And then we grow together. Like Louis said, I definitely don't want nobody who want to be stagnant. I definitely want to get together and do something. But we going to get enough of thinking we know what's best for us and that we need to mold it that way. We're going to get enough of that eventually.
Wayne says, if she 30 plus, she's stuck in her ways. They not changing because they made it this far without it.
That's so not true. I'm true evidence.
I definitely don't think
Teresa
it's that
says,
no more.
I agree, Louis. We can help them grow, but in their way. If their way ain't for you, then let them go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tab.
Exactly.
I seen it like Louis did. I was like, you have to make sure that you're investing with the right person, though. So I kind of seen it just that same way.
Yeah.
Because you do want to be able to grow with somebody. That's someone that's just, that's so settled with, I'm everything. I'm who I am. I'm not going to change. That's kind of scary too. I don't want that for extreme.
That's the most worst relationship to be in.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the worst.
That's like a dictatorship. That's scary to me. So
thank you.
That's why I heard it the other way. I was like, well, it kind of has to be like some type of balance, I guess.
Especially when you
to be with somebody.
And when you stop growing, you die.
You die.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, you should never be you should never be unwilling to be better.
It's like,
you should want to be better.
I don't think you should ever be content with where you at. You should always be.
And I think for people, if it's progress,
just want to do that shit in business and shit like that, not in everything.
Yeah, and if there's progress, if you're ever changing, and it ain't got to be something that's 100%
change at all, or there's some people that do not want to progress.
Leave
they
them by
get worse
Hey,
themselves.
look.
or further and further away from the
Then
path
they
that you
ain't
want
ready
for
for a
your own life,
relationship.
then that's not for you.
Yes, leave. I mean,
The
like you
world.
said, it's okay that some things end, but if you got progress and the flow is good and you're learning and changing and evolving, that makes it fun. Who wants to be stagnant in their 30s and
Yeah.
40s with the same old BS for the rest of their life?
Hey,
Right,
look.
No.
stuck with the same
The world.
person that ain't willing to change. Like, hey, I'm this how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be this way or no way. Okay,
That's
stay like
so.
that.
The world is
It's
gazillion
your
billion
world,
years old. We ain't
and
even
I'm
a
gonna leave
fraction of
you
that. It's a
behind.
lot to learn to grow.
Yep.
You can learn shit every day.
Yep.
There's
Next
too much
topic.
shit out of there to
Every
not
day,
learn.
every
Next
second.
topic. It says, "Why can't females say, 'Nah, babe, I don't remember,' instead of saying 'wrong bitch'?"
Cause it would truly be the wrong bitch. No, I'm just playing.
Man, Ricky, take it, Ricky.
I was being sarcastic. I said because it truly be the wrong bitch. Like, what bitch was you talking to where you even thought that was me?
This is a
I
funny
used to
question.
be like that. I used to be like that, but now I be like, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I used to be like, nah, wrong bitch.
All right, pal.
I was definitely infamous for it. I'm like, nah,
I
that was
don't
that bitch
talk
at
like
work.
that.
Quit playing.
Yeah,
So I
pal.
don't know why females don't say that. I don't talk like that in the first place. Um, I would never be the girl that says wrong bitch. No, it's never me. But I don't remember shit. So I do be like, who, when? Was it me?
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
kind of slow sometimes, but people say that all the time.
So you
When did
say the
you
clean
say that?
version and we say the X-rated one.
Is that
Okay.
what it is? I
That's
guess.
exactly what it is. The clean version is who? Me? It
Exactly.
couldn't be.
I just
Then
don't remember.
who?
Lacey, can I answer this real quick?
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. On y'all last question, Teresa said, "Right tab," and Stacy, hell, all of y'all are on it. All right,
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
Teresa.
Go ahead.
Here's my thing. I have never said this before, but I have only heard men say this. I've asked a male friend something before, and he was like, wrong nigga. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even get what he meant. So I've only ever seen dudes do this. So I would want to ask both sides why anyone does this. But to me, when I read it, it's
That's these
funny. So I
new
hope
age
they're
niggas.
joking. I hope they're
Hey,
joking.
if
Go
I
ahead, Tone.
said
Go ahead, Tone.
if I said it's because a motherfucker offered me pork, and you know I don't eat pork. Wrong nigga. The wrong motherfucking nigga.
I don't eat pork either.
Right, it's the
So
wrong
maybe
nigga.
that's when I should insert wrong bitch.
Hey, but nah, I mean,
That's hilarious.
shit. Sometimes it just be the wrong female. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
I mean, it is what
Does
it
it,
is.
Tone?
yeah.
Does
I
it?
mean, you knew when you got with me, you weren't the only
Listen,
woman I've
listen.
been with in
Y'all
life.
gotta understand. To a man, a lot of this, the conversations over periods of time, it all kind of like intertwined. So sometimes you
I
might
ain't trying to think about
remember
this shit
something
that
over
hard,
here.
man.
You might remember something over here. You might have to get. You might have to get it.
Louis.
You might have to get it right, man. It
Hey,
ain't
hey,
no offense though.
Louis.
It ain't no. It ain't nothing. It ain't no offense though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Louis, just tell her what it is, bro. We ain't got time to think about all this shit. We got too much other shit to worry about.
Yeah,
To be tripping off
exactly.
for.
So it might. It ain't no offense. It ain't nothing personal. It ain't. Yeah,
It's
it ain't
nothing
nothing
personal.
personal.
It's not.
If
Teresa,
you did, if I didn't introduce you, you never did. Well, we finna do it then, baby. So now you got the experience, goddamn.
all
Shit.
right, Stacy.
I don't talk like that. So, yeah. No, not me.
All right.
I always say no, babe. I always say no, babe. Remember, I don't talk like that. But okay.
All right,
That's
Nooch.
some insecure shit. Since women
That's
always saying
definitely
men
some
insecure.
insecure shit. But if you heard that shit from a nigga, that's these new age niggas, aka these bitch ass niggas. Don't be these nans and bands, man. Just remember, the nans and bands are not man. That's the difference from man. That's something totally different. I
What's a nan?
new age nigga.
Oh,
That's a nice way of saying bitch ass nigga.
okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Clean version.
So the clean version, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
that sound like a
these
compliment though.
these nans and bands, no, it ain't nan nigga,
What is that
nan.
clicking?
Like if you
So
walk up to say, hey, so you a new age nigga, it sound like he'll be happy. to her he's a new age nigga.
A
Nah,
lot of
man,
them
because
young
these
dudes
new age
should
niggas
be.
doing too much.
They
They
would
be in
be.
a
These new
soft
age,
They
girl
would
era.
be.
I mean, they
these
soft
niggas,
dude
And,
era.
and what I'm saying is they
these
proud of
niggas
that.
is
What I'm saying is
bisexual
they
and
what I'm
everything.
saying is
I'm
they proud of
cool. I
that.
be when
But
I
if you walk
know,
up to a
like,
nigga and say, "Hey, bitch ass nigga," he knows. No matter what the fuck he doing, he's a bitch ass
nah,
nigga.
but you can't say bitch ass nigga in every setting. Sometimes there's kids around. You ain't I gotta respect them kids. So I gotta be like, you old man, you old new age ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, new ass nigga. Can't
Yeah, I
Boy, if
ain't
you
never
call
been
a
PG
grown ass
13.
man a nan, they probably gonna think you talking about Trick Daddy and them songs. You don't know them.
Yeah, they probably
That
think you
ain't
gonna try to
it.
be partying like Diddy. Talk some damn.
All right, Miss Happy Duty.
I have said it. Somebody bought me a gift, and he bought me a gift that was like for a smaller woman, and I was like, "Wrong, bitch." 'Cause clearly, I'm plus size, so that's the only time that I've said it. But I had a guy that said it to me before, so
I mean, context is important.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
Yeah.
context is everything.
right, Louis, did you give your answer? I know you was talking. I didn't know if you wanted to
I
continue.
mean, I
Size is
come in,
important too.
but not. But I would say this though. I didn't a lot of stuff that wrong nigga. Shit, it just been said. I know I done had this conversation with you, but it ain't nothing for me to take offense to it because you might just have me mixed up. You might just be talking fast. But I will let you know that you probably talking
Right there,
need to
talking.
holler at dude. But that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, and I don't even listen. I don't even take it personal because it happens. It can, it can happen to the best of them. So, it ain't nothing personal. Everything ain't to be emotional about it. It is what it is.
So a woman can yell out the wrong name and you don't take offense to it?
Right, that's why I say
Nah,
only
we
bitch
ain't
ass
doing
niggas
that.
gonna
We
say
ain't doing.
something.
Nah, we ain't
Only
doing
bitch
that.
ass niggas
That's
gonna say
blatant
something. Like
disrespect
I
right
ain't
there.
even. I'm not
That's blatant disrespect. But like
the
if
other shit, not
you
that.
getting to meet people, right? And then hold on. You getting to meet people, right? And then like, they might have thought that they had a conversation with you about certain things that they do, but you know how certain people they gonna skew you before they tell you certain personal things, and so they might have thought that they told you something or omitted something from telling you, and they're like, "Oh yeah, remember when I said you?" Like, nah, you ain't never had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing personal. You just might have thought you told me and you didn't tell me something. You know.
All right, next topic. Next topic.
Women have already shit stuck in their head. And in their head, already we're narcissists.
Yeah.
We're the narcissists. So there's nothing we really can say to them to really make them understand unless she's grown.
Yeah.
And she understand that, okay, this man has to be loved too. This man need to be heard too. This man needs to be, you know what I mean? It's a such thing as verbal abuse to men too. Like, you got to know how to talk to a man. You see what I'm saying? But these women these days, they feel like if they cute or they got a little ass on them or a little something going or woo, like, and I want women to understand today something. For one, if you females feel that just because you're fine, you're cute, you're made this kind of way, you may even have car, crib, the whole situation. Y'all need to understand this. It is 10 to 1.
Come on.
With the woman-man ratio. It's way more easier to replace you than it will for you to be able to replace me.
All right, Tara.
Hey, can I go?
Wow. Okay, now he said me. I like how this gentleman said this because I like the passion.
That's Jody Breeze.
In his
Jody
voice,
Breeze.
and he's not lying. We are in the middle of the biggest, and for real in my lifetime, only gender war I've ever seen, specifically in the Black community. So I like that he said this. This is true. If you add, homosexual men and men incarcerated, especially if you're a Black woman looking for a Black man, I think the numbers are even worse than that, than the 10 to 1. So I think that a lot of times because of the Instagram models and the girls getting pregnant out here and getting the bag and it's all the looks and all this stuff that they go out and buy and do to themselves to enhance their beauty, that a lot of women are confused and thinking that if I'm fine as heck, I can do whatever and say whatever. And let me tell you something. Somebody just told me this today when we were talking about this. Somebody somebody said that no matter how fine the woman is, or no, you can find the finest woman in the world, there's always going to be a dude tired of fucking her. So you can have the best outward appearance on the planet. And if your attitude, your soul, your spirit, or your mouth are ugly or nasty, you become unattractive, no matter how fine you are on the outside. So I think we need to understand as women that you got to learn how to talk to a man. I don't care if you never saw it, if your mama from everybody else in your bloodline did it wrong. The man comes to you and says, I need you not to talk to me like that. Listen, the man comes to you and says, this is what I need. If you want that man, do it. It's very simple. And we see these videos all the time. And sometimes it's like really hard because it's like, damn, more woman bashing, more this and that. But after going to that Eddie Griffin concert and after just seeing women out here in the streets in real life, forget the podcast stuff. In real life, I'm starting to see these women act crazy with their men in public. Yeah, we got some work to do.
All right, Tom, go ahead.
All right, check this out. Hold on. I'm replaying the video in my mind.
Oh Lord.
I gotta remember what it's Jody Breeze. Yeah. Like women gotta understand like that ass. It's like a new thing of they come with this masculine energy with women, right? It's crazy, right? Because like women are becoming way more prideful, right? Women got pride, and it's crazy because women are emotional beings. That's like a war within themselves. Like a prideful, emotional person is bound to disrupt at some point, or erupt or whatever the fuck, how you want it, whatever. You know what I mean? And but it's like so when a certain energy come in, it's like a self preservation. Every human got it. But when nowadays, like women have grown to a point to where they can get the big house, they can have the $1 million bank account, they can have these things, and it's came to a thing like if I can have these things, I don't need a man. And once that's the foundation of anything, whatever you build off of that, it's gonna come from that tree. You know what I'm saying? No matter how it looks, no matter how it comes off, no matter what it is, you're gonna come off like I don't need a man. To where you're never gonna really, truly, fully be able to give yourself your complete all to a person because you feel like you don't need it. It's disposable to you at some point. How can you? And that's why I say with men, they love different. If a nigga love that's why a man, they say a woman that's a millionaire is less likely to marry a man that ain't got no money. It's more men that marry women that ain't got nothing, that got something.
Yep, that's fact. Yeah.
Because like men don't love that way. They love totally differently. Like we like it's different. Like to where like we really mean it. To where that's like it's truly unconditional. With a woman, like nowadays it's like that slave mentality shit is like it's a crazy thing when they can sit back and just watch us move because they ain't even gotta pull the strings no more.
All right.
Oh,
Asia said,
well,
now
can
I
I
agree with
go?
that too.
Can I go?
Yeah, wait a minute. Asia said, now I agree with that too. Men replace women quickly. All right, go ahead, Stacey.
And I think, let's say, in women's defense, I think men know this, and that's why sometimes some men treat women the way they do. Like Tara, you stated that you are now in a better relationship than before, so you didn't have to worry about changing him. So that's what women want. They want that you know that man that's uplifting, that man that they can, they're secure with, So men can't just be treating women all crazy out here just because they know there's more women out here. You know what I'm saying? So in our defense, hey, once that man that's gonna treat us right come correct, then hey, you gonna be replaced. So we ain't worried about that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that part.
With 10-1 odds, I'm more likely to find another good woman than you are to find a good man.
Well, hey, I'll be waiting on the good man then, that part. And until he comes in, there you go.
Louis.
That's how women should look at things.
Yeah, it really irks me when women say, "Oh, I don't need a man," because that's like a man walking around saying, "Oh, I don't need no woman," right? That'd be like real Diddy-ish, right? That don't even make, that don't even logically, that don't even make sense to even say
Are
no
you
stuff
wait?
like
Are
that,
you
right? But
referring to
that's
me,
hold
Louis?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold on. I ain't
asking a
speaking for
question.
nobody
Are
particular.
you referring to me? Because I didn't say I didn't need a man. I just said that some
I'm
men
not talking
like.
about. This
Okay,
ain't
I'm
about
just making
this. This
sure.
ain't about
Just
you.
making
This ain't.
sure.
I had my answer. On what I'm gonna say before you even spoke, Stacey. I'm me. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, despite anybody. So what I'm saying is, for anybody, man, female, for any other, that they don't need the opposite sex. That's a damn lie, because you wouldn't have no kids, you wouldn't have no father figure, or a mother, or whatever the case of situation may be. So you need the opposite sex for life. Period. But what he's saying is, and that's Jody Breeze from Boys in the Hood, with Young G's in them. What he's saying is, it's so many women out here in this day and era that's on their shit, right? Facts. That's on their shit. All y'all talk about it every show. And there's so many niggas out here that ain't on this shit. So when you look at the ratio of valuable women to valuable men, it's a landslide. If you go out and you go to like frequent spots and you look at the competition, if you a man and you look at the competition of what's out here, you don't listen. Y'all know, cause y'all look at the same things that another man gonna look at when he evaluating the room. And y'all know it ain't a lot out here like that. So that's why, y'all standing on what y'all standing on, because y'all have raised y'all value and a lot of men haven't. But the fact of the matter is that is the ratio. And that's what is going on. So it's like a woman gotta level up. It's just the same way if the switch. If it was way more men and it was less women, then the men gonna have to step it up even more because it's more competition.
All right, Miss Happy Duty.
I just think ultimately at the end, queens deserve kings, kings deserve queens, and everybody else in the middle is in the middle, because once you start talking about the ratio to women and men, for me personally, I'm already tapped out, because you're letting me know right away if I'm not doing what it is that you want me to do. So you've already told me in 2.2 seconds that, yeah, baby, if you ain't gonna get down the way I need you to get down, I'm gonna go on over here to Keisha, Sharon, Kim, because they're there and I know they're there. So I've already tapped out.
You
Once
just
we get into
added
the,
that.
I just, you
You
know.
just added that.
Hey, such is life.
It go both ways. It go both ways. For
Yeah, but
men,
I'm just
if
saying
you ain't gonna
I've
come in
already
this,
tapped
if you
out
ain't
as
gonna come in
a
there full fledged with a woman like that, you might as well go on about your business. If you ain't gonna come in the man like that, you might as well go on because you faking in the first place.
I mean, I get it, but why you don't have to say it like, oh, well, there's ratio to. I get it. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I'm
I
just
ain't
saying for
saying that.
myself
That's just the
personally.
truth.
Yeah, but once he said, I'm just saying, looking at the video, once he said that, I've already tapped out. I don't want no more conversation. We good.
All right, Nucci.
All right, Gemini.
For real.
um, I mean, it's some facts in what he said and shit, but the thing is people need to first and foremost have some fucking discernment. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like quit getting with people because motherfuckers is cute together and all this bullshit, and really look at what a motherfucker is worth to you. And then on top of that, it sounds like more so that they ain't really talking pride, they talking more egotistical shit. You know what I'm saying? And see, that egotistical shit don't work on no ends for nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in something in a relationship with some motherfucking body and you think you better than them. That don't work.
All right,
You know
Leo.
what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some egotistical shit. It's some growing up needed to be done in the community. That's what it is.
As it was said, I was going to
I
say
think
we need
people
each
listen.
other. Go ahead, Tab.
I kind of forgot the video about now for the most part, but I do remember thinking when he said, I felt like it was her name Heavy Duty said when I checked out when he was like, there's so many people in the world. I feel that's like manipulation. So if it's so many people in the world, you want me to conform to what you want me to be like, then go be with them. I've had people say that to me to manipulate me. That's been said to me more so in a negative font. So if that's said to me, I'm out. I don't want to hear that.
All right, Ricky. Are you there?
First off, don't do that. I'm coming. I was unmuting. Yeah, I know I make don't do that.
The Epic says spitting facts.
I get where he was trying to go with it. I didn't take it personal. I mean, facts are facts, statistics are statistics. You can't argue those. Everybody knows there's more women than men, but the issue is I'm not in competition with nobody. With that being said, it ain't a nigga that I wanted that I couldn't have or didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. Women subconsciously are in competition with each other because that's just how women are, how females are, period. And I don't care how much motherfuckers be like, I ain't like that. You gonna go do this, and you like, I'm doing it for me. If you only doing it for you, then never mind. I ain't finna go there. Anywho, but motherfuckers do it for the attention and for the confidence that it brings them, and they do it to try to be like, you know, everybody got somebody that they looked up to at one point or another in life, regardless of who it was or what it was for. With that being said, I do agree that it is a lot of men out here that will say it in a heartbeat, like, oh, it's so many men, so many women, I can go get another one. Go get her. Let me help you find a helper. But let me tell you what you ain't gonna find, another me.
But that's the point.
And that's a wonderful thing. And that's a wonderful thing for them, right? That's a wonderful thing. Because they be like, oh, I can't find another you, or I don't want another you, but spend their whole life trying to find another
but
me.
that be the
Hey
craziest
man,
thing
people need to
say.
stop thinking they perfect though, man.
Hey, for real, but that's the craziest thing for when people say that shit, like, oh, you'll never find another me. Like, that's the whole fucking purpose. If
I
I'm
agree with
leaving
that.
you, I don't want another you. Because I'm leaving you.
But
That mean I'm
you
gonna
know
leave the
what?
next
It's a
you, and the
it's a
next
lot. You
you,
know what?
and
It's
the
a lot
next
of
you.
men. It's a lot of men out here
I'm
who
gonna
will
keep
say
on
that.
leaving the motherfuckers
It's a lot
because
of
they're
men out here
you.
who will say that, and they can't
So
go
I
pull
need to
nothing
find the
else.
one that
They
ain't
can't go
you.
pull nothing else. So you can't just
Nothing else,
yell that
man.
statistic out like you doing it so well that any other woman
Hey,
wants your black ass. So it can
hey.
go both ways.
Sure,
If I
it
leave you,
can.
I
That
don't
ain't
care
nothing
if
that
she
you should
look
want to
like
do anyway.
Quasimodo. It
Hey,
ain't you.
I
Listen,
see a
the
lot of
issue didn't have
motherfuckers
nothing to
leave
do
they
with what I was saying, didn't have nothing to do with looks or any of that kind of stuff. You can go find a million bitches that look like another motherfucker. But what you're searching
And that's
for,
a
you're
song.
not going to find.
hey, man, listen. Teresa said, "I get what you're saying, heavy duty. If you come into a situation telling me off top, I better meet your standards, or you out because there are many more women than men. Then you're not invested."
Yeah, that's the most
Right.
pimp shit right
And
there,
she
boy.
said, "Right, Ricky, like you put me in
But who
competition
said
with
that though?
women I've never met."
And that's right. That sound like some Mac shit. She put it there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's some wannabe Mac shit. Cause see, pimps
hey,
and Macs ain't gotta
25,
He
worry
didn't
35,
say
about
that.
that.
That ain't what
35
he
or
said
45,000.
though.
Real
Can
pimps,
you
players,
count
and
That
that?
Macs
ain't
ain't gotta worry about that. They got bitches on deck.
that
You know
ain't
what I'm
what he
saying? Who
said though.
all know what's up.
Nigga, can
It
you
be
Lord,
the
now
count
we
fake,
that?
talking about
it be the
pimps.
fake
What
niggas.
Now I was just
the
gonna say now we
It
talking
be,
about pimps.
Hey,
it
see,
be the
that's some
niggas
Mac
who
shit
wanna
to
be.
tell it. Hey,
That's what
I
I'm
didn't do
saying.
that. Hey, baby, look, it's 100 women in the world that want to be with me. So if you don't
If
get your
you
shit
don't do it,
together,
somebody else will, huh?
yeah, that's some Mac
well, go
shit, bro.
find her.
Right, that part.
All
The
right,
fuck?
let me go to the next topic. It says, "How do narcissists apologize?"
I
I
They
don't
don't.
know
don't.
because
They
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 don't.
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 They
The
That
fuck.
don't.
was
They
easy.
don't.
The fuck.
Next,
I
Next.
don't
That's
know.
we
on you.
all unanimously answered that one.
Yeah.
All right, I go to the next.
Narcissists do apologize. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, hey, and the thing is, the crazy thing is, like, people
They
just throw this
blame it back
narcissist
on
word
you.
around
That's
like
how they
everybody just
apologize.
crazy.
Yeah, they'll say like I
That part,
apologize
Stacy.
if you didn't do this though. I wouldn't have did that. So I wouldn't have did that if it wasn't really for you.
Blame shifting.
You know, it's gonna
Right.
always
Man,
be
I don't know.
So they
yeah.
gaslight.
Now it's a
They
I
difference
basically
apologize. You
between
feel
gaslight.
that way.
explaining something
I
and
apologize because you mad at
and
me.
being
Hey,
you
Cause
but
know
I.
look, hold up, hold up. What if a narcissist is smart enough to apologize the exact way you want them to apologize just to get everything that they need to get out of you?
That's what
Oh, you
makes him
got
a
feelings
He's a
like
narcissist.
that too?
manipulator.
That's
So the
right.
thing
No,
is,
I got something like that too.
they
They the
got
perfect ones.
you really can't say what because they come in shape and forms. Like some
Them the
motherfuckers a
ones that
little
shit
bitty
who be
narcissists.
having motherfuckers on lock for
Some motherfuckers
years.
is crazy narcissists.
Look, Tone, I don't care what the hell they call them. Narcissists, toxic, they're just a horrible human being.
Teresa
They just
says,
Talk that
you
I'm
shit.
can't go.
sorry you feel that way.
Who
Right,
me?
yeah. I'm
That's
I'm
just
sorry
being
your
human.
feelings got hurt.
My feelings hurt.
Damn.
About what?
No, she's saying that's the kind of apology they give.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
man. All right, next topic, everybody.
well, I must be a narcissist. I tell people that shit all the time. I'm sorry that shit.
I told you, everyone
Hey,
has some
if
narcissism
what
Yeah,
I
traits.
said
everybody
has,
has some
hey,
tendencies. Just don't be.
I be like, look, if what
There's
I
some people that
apologize if
don't
what
care
I
about.
said has offended you, but I mean every word I said.
All right,
Nah,
let me go to this next topic. You
Stop
say,
being.
why do people find a way to tolerate cheating but won't sit down like adults and discuss poly lifestyle?
don't
What the
nobody
fuck does that
tolerate
have
Because
that
to?
don't
shit.
nobody willingly want to share.
Go
That's
ahead,
the
Ricky.
issue.
That
Go ahead,
part.
Ricky. Next topic.
Nobody willingly wants to share. Nobody's signing up to be like, I'm gonna share my guy with this person or my gal with
Okay,
this dude.
so
Hold on,
how
Ricky.
about
Hold on, Ricky. I did. Hold on, Ricky. Nobody's signing up for that. Nobody's like in line
Yeah.
jumping for it. Everybody's thinking that they're getting in here to do something different, right? They're like, people don't understand what it means. And so they thinking just on a sexual aspect of it. They don't think of it in a whole. They're just thinking of, I don't want my woman touching another man. And dudes are like, I can handle two chicks when they can't handle one. The math don't be mathing, and I don't think they really think it through. And the whole cheating thing is people just don't know what they really want.
All right, Teresa, this is for the last one. She said, I'm sorry you didn't understand me and got your feelings hurt. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Who? Me?
Oh, who?
Oh, she's talking about how narcissists apologize. That's what the last
Yeah,
one was about.
yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was on the short bus sometime.
We can tell.
I agree with Ricky. Why do people find a way to? People shouldn't find a way to tolerate cheating, but they do because they, I guess, haven't figured out their self worth. But no, people don't want to share you. What the fuck is nasty? Is Jeremy? It messes up your pH balance. It's gross. I don't want to share my person. I don't want their energy with someone else. It's weird. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
It's not about not like being adults. It's because I value sharing myself
All right,
with
Tom.
multiple people. The fuck?
I think don't nobody tolerate. I think don't nobody tolerate cheating. I never heard a person that got cheated on and said, "Okay, cheat again."
Unless unless that's what we're doing.
Teresa said
Like,
exactly, Tab.
like nobody ever tolerated it, so that means somebody's lying. So therefore, the person that doesn't tolerate cheating will not tolerate a poly lifestyle. So I think this question is formed by a person that really want to ask the deeper questions with their
Yep.
partner of, can you just join a poly situation but trying to use bullshit to justify bullshit
Yeah.
as opposed to
Yeah.
actually just saying what they
Exactly.
prefer in life.
Let the church say amen.
So
Amen.
yeah, this person is like, yeah, nobody
Definitely
tolerates
on
cheating,
big
bro.
bullshit. This
Yeah,
is a
this
big bullshit
If y'all
question.
nobody
want to go out
tolerates
and lick a
cheating.
cooter mama, then go do it.
Like for
That's what
real.
I'm saying. Like this is
Kuda
let's
mama.
say let's just flip this question around. Why is this
Find two women
person
that love that. But understand though, what y'all see on YouTube and TV may not be what you find in real life. They're willing to do the thing that you want them to do.
And for real, if you watch YouTube and TV, all of it falls apart. So it probably is exactly what you're going to find.
Nah, I'm talking about the visual.
All right,
No, I'm
Don't
just
look
saying.
like
I get what
Louis.
you're saying, Tara.
Go
they
ahead,
don't look like the
Louis.
women on TV, brother. On Pornhub and Twitter and
Oh
X.
Lord, no, I don't. No, 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 no.
Go ahead, Louis.
I feel like it's based upon your culture, where you was raised, what society, what culture, what religion, all of that. I feel like all of that play a part on why you won't have a conversation. I think that in other countries it's a lot acceptable, or other cultures. in our culture, the way we was raised that this is this and this is that. So, you know, so that's the way that our culture is. You know what I'm saying? I say whatever works for you, that's what works for you. It ain't my business to be in your business and what clothes do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, I try to stay in my lane, but I just say that if that's how you want to rock, then I think that I know people that got situations like that. But it's to each his own.
All right, Stacy.
I can't really answer this. I'm not a Muslim. I don't tolerate cheating, none of that.
What the fuck?
No, they be having 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6 wives.
What? Hey,
Hey, don't put that bad rep on Muslims like that.
What the Muslims got to do with that?
Like I said, I'm not a Muslim, and I don't tolerate cheating. That part.
All right.
Muslims don't tolerate cheating.
Nucci.
I thought Nucci went.
They have more than
he did.
wives, though, is what I'm saying. The poly life and all of that. That's what I'm saying.
It's not a poly life. They have multiple wives and they have their
I
own
do
houses.
know that.
They don't all live
Hey,
together.
my sister's married to a Muslim, but she
They
was
had
on
multiple wives in the Bible too.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, but yeah.
And that's why
You talking about
Look,
church?
look.
That's for them.
This the whole thing about all that shit in the first place. Motherfuckers be trying to have these lifestyles and shit, but they ain't got that lifestyle money. Let's talk that first.
I'm glad a man said
That's
that.
the
Talk the
whole
fuck that
thing.
first.
I'm so glad a
Motherfuckers
man
out
said
here
that.
be wanting to motherfucking have motherfucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bitches and shit, but you ain't got the money to support them motherfuckers.
Struggle
They ain't
polygamy.
got.
You know what I'm
They ain't
saying?
got.
Or
Niggas
the
ain't got
stamina.
You ain't got
6
shit you standing on
Or
to
the stamina.
motherfucking stand behind them motherfuckers, and you ain't got the energy to motherfucking stand up with them. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? On some real
Yeah.
shit. I'm gonna be honest out here.
Go ahead, Uncle Nucci.
You know what I'm saying? Why these niggas out here be stunning and shit with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, you know what I'm saying? Me nigga being a nigga who motherfucking me damn near nigga, I'm more fit than most motherfuckers my age that I went to fucking school with. You know what I'm saying? And shit, and I know, nigga, I can exert some motherfucking energy. And I'm telling you now, nigga, I was with a motherfucking girl who was bisexual and we had threesomes and shit. Nigga, a threesome a lot of work. Nigga, just with two motherfuckers. So
I felt like I
all
was
these know why
clocking
the
in.
fuck. All right, you feel me, nigga? If I give my woman the business, nigga, for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you know what I'm saying, and I make that an experience for her, you know what I'm saying, and shit. I gotta put in twice that for two motherfuckers. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Because when the other one see it, she
Hey,
gonna want the
hey,
same thing. You feel
hey,
me?
I'll
And
say
then
something to
and
what
if
you
you putting it
say.
in, if you putting it in and shit in that motherfucker, you getting up and shit when you done, like you done just work the fuck out. I know I do, nigga. I be dripping sweat. I ain't playing. So
What you
shit,
say, Luke?
like I said, niggas
Hey,
better quit playing out here like they got all
Stacy,
that for these
to
motherfuckers.
what you said, Stacy, it's true. It's true about what he said. You had to have it's a standard. You got to be able to take care of all of them. And it's in African countries. It's Islamic countries. You got to be able to take care of all of them equally. You have to be able to treat equally. And it says that you can have up to 2, 3, or 4. But if you knew what was
And
best, one would be best for you. That's what. That's
right.
what the
And you
scripture
gotta
says.
take
So
care of
my
Now,
brother,
now
yourself.
look.
You gotta
my
take care of
Hold on. Let me finish
yourself
one
in order
last
to
thing.
motherfucking do for
It says
them too.
this.
I'm listening.
So when people throw shade, it says and the only reason that there was a provision is because the scripture was trying to keep men from going the other way. Facts. So
So my
that
brother, my
yeah.
brother-in-law, he's from Liberia. They're Muslim, but all of his family, they're Muslims. The brothers, and now they be one. They got like 8 wives and stuff. All these 32 kids and stuff, and was trying
See,
to
that's
even
accept.
trying to
That's
pull
not. You
me
ain't
into
supposed to
it
be
and
like
all
that.
kind of stuff. No, this ain't what that is. So no,
All
no.
right, Miss Happy
Yeah,
do
that ain't
that.
what. I ain't
Hold
supposed to be
on.
like that.
Rodney said short bus word. Will said tone, and Teresa said Nucci preach. All right, Miss Happy.
For
So,
sure.
So I think cheating is a mind state. You have to do a lot of stuff to be able to cheat. So that's a mind state. You are setting up all of these things that, to go cheat. It's not as easy as it used to be to go cheat because now everybody is aware. There's the bump app. You can bump his phone. It's going to take you right where. So you have to do a lot of stuff to go cheat. And as far as poly go, absolutely not, because that's the swapping of spirits. So when you lay down with somebody, you're already swapping spirits.
Hey, talk
So
that
now
shit.
you're gonna swap spirits with her, him, and them. So you're not gonna get up the same way that you laid down. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna take away from each person something that you all have done swapped in his bedroom. So
You
absolutely
swapping
not.
spirits when they cheating on you. What's the difference? You just
I mean,
unwillingly do it.
yeah, you unwillingly do it when they're cheating, but as far as poly goes, so they're saying these people are willing to do it. Yeah, I mean, you absolutely are, but you don't know if they're cheating. But in poly, you're saying that it's okay to now go in and swap these spirits with. Absolutely not.
No, definitely. I be knowing when people cheating because I feel some type of way, and so I must touch with their spirits and shit.
Yeah, that's that energy of it. That's that
Hey,
That
that
that's
part.
energy of
motherfucking
it.
funny.
All right, Tara.
The spirits and shit.
Let me try. It's been so long. Let me try to figure out what I was gonna say again.
Girl, you don't smoke.
No, I don't.
Tara,
But it's been like,
too much,
listen.
too much.
I think that I mean, because everybody, I agree with everything that was said by every single person here, bits and pieces of it, some of it all in totality. But I will say this. Like Tone said, nobody's tolerating cheating. And I think that that's what men think when a woman forgives them. Oh, I got away with it this time. She was upset, she cried, but next time I need you to make sure I don't get caught. And that's the danger in forgiving niggas when they cheat on you. That's why I've said on this show 1,000 times, I just can't do it. It's happened to me before. It took too long to get over it. The level of it starts to eat away at you. You start to wonder what was wrong with you, and you get insecure, and you got to work through all of that stuff. It's just not worth it to me, and I'll never trust you again. So, and then when it comes to poly stuff, I agree with everybody said here. Look, most times you cannot financially or sexually deal with stuff like that. You're gonna have a fit if she say, okay, one of them says I'm not getting enough, and they want to bring another dude in. Because see, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you can have multiple women and then they want another dude to come in and help, or you slacking, you gonna have a fit. So I just think, and what Louis said, if you were raised to have multiple wives and that's how y'all set that stuff up, and you got a compound and all of that stuff, go for it. That is not how I was raised. The thought of another woman spending time with, being emotionally connected to or physically connected to my man makes me like, I could never deal with that. There's no sanctity there. And I don't know. I just think monogamy is sacred. I like one-on-one. I don't think I could deal with multiple men, and I definitely ain't messing with no other bitch. So no.
All right. Next topic. It says, "What's one thing that you no longer believe in?" Tab. I'm go
I
first.
was thinking, you just seen my face look confused. Calm down. Hold on.
Can I go? Since I be going fast all the time.
Go ahead.
Men, Black men specifically. And it's not all of them, but it's
I gotta take you off the screen for that bullshit. Not a
I'm serious. As a whole, see, and you see how you did? You see what I'm talking about? I think as a whole, with what I'm seeing, even though, and I'm sorry, Louis, it hurt me to say that. And you need to understand how much it hurts me to say that. But I am seeing some things and I'm hearing some things in real life. Forget the internet now. I was already seeing on the internet. I'm seeing things that I think y'all gave up on us. I think that, and again, I know it's been a messed up situation. I know we go back to the welfare system, and for real, Black women gave up on y'all. Then white people came in and said, "We gonna get you Section 8, we gonna get you food stamps," but he can't be here, and we was like, "Nigga, you gotta go." I understand it, but I just feel for me right now that Black men aren't cherishing us. Black men don't believe in us. Wait, this is my opinion. I feel like as a whole that Black men aren't cherishing us, they aren't honoring us, they aren't marrying us, they aren't staying faithful to us, they don't believe in us. They walk up to us and say things like, "There are 100 other women that I can get with, so if you don't do this, blah, blah, blah," like we just talked about. But we also have these Black men who are bashing us for everything we do.
Hey, Tara, the great Donnell says, cap, nigga.
Black men, and again, I'm not saying all, as a whole. As a whole, I think that black men have given up on us. I think they spend more time bashing us and complaining about us than they do being patient with us.
Can I go next?
It doesn't matter why. The question said, what do you not believe in anymore? I don't believe in the majority of black men to love and protect us anymore. That's what I don't believe in.
Go ahead, Tom.
I don't believe in.
But I see y'all triggered.
I don't believe the majority of black women to love and support us anymore.
Okay.
What are we
do?
It's always this independent class. I'm better than men. I don't need this. I got 50 damn me degrees, nigga. What you got? I work in corporate, motherfucker, with a blue collar. And you got a tank top on at work, nigga. What you mean you don't know what a 401k is? Instead of teaching a nigga.
But I have
you
a question.
So we saying the exact same thing.
I have a question, Tom, respectfully though. Do you think that's because that's what a lot of these men are showing a lot of these women?
What?
It's so funny how you don't understand nothing tonight.
Hey, check this out.
Oh my God.
What you just said?
Get your Virgo partner, please, Jesus. Look at Tab embarrassed. She's like, y'all can't see me.
Hey, for real, seriously.
Hey, hold on. I told before you answered, Jared said, Flanagan said, "I'm sorry we made you feel that way."
What the fuck is wrong with you, Flanagan?
Exactly, because he know good and dang on well I ain't talking about him.
And Danielle said, "I'm sorry I had to get my daughter from work last week."
Flanagan, we ride together, we die together.
Bad boys for life.
The fuck is you talking about? We're sorry.
That was a joke. A bad boy. He making a wife out of her.
Hey, nah, but for real though, on a serious level, one thing I no longer believe in. Oh, that's my real answer for real. Bitches.
Oh, go to sleep. I'm done with you tonight.
That's my answer for real.
Okay.
Did you answer?
I just don't
answer
believe
this heavy duty's question she asked?
I just don't believe. I just don't
I'm
believe.
being serious, Tone. That's why we're in the middle of a gender war right now.
Hey, for real. You know when Kamala Harris lost, black women went live saying black men hate black women and crying because this woman lost the presidency. Like seriously, it's black women out here saying that men deserve to die because they didn't vote for this woman. And you want to sit here and tell me that we don't care about y'all and y'all want us to fucking die because a black woman ain't in office.
Right. Talk that shit, Tom.
You know what, guys? We have to realize we're all different and we all feel different things. I didn't say all men.
And now we feel different things. But just
I'm not saying all men,
about the majority.
But as a whole, we are really, especially in the black community, we are messed up right now. Men and women are messed up right now.
Shit. What you was just talking about with your answer? Now you want to talk unity when I talk about Kamala Harris.
That's the thing. Wait a minute. Just because I don't believe in something anymore, that means I'm looking for a solution to get back there. I still think that black men are the greatest creation God ever made. But y'all not treating us right now.
You see how she but you gonna end it with that. And I just said they trying to kill us because we didn't vote.
Hey, bro, I would never kill you for not voting for Kamala Harris. I didn't vote for her, so I'm.
I said I was going to say that, Tom.
Hey, for real.
Y'all can be mad. That's fine. You just proving my point. No protection
that
here.
To the
that's
black
fine.
Community is the black man fault for somehow.
That's not true. I said already we are both at fault.
Raised the black man though.
On my mama, because a lot of these women are raising men that they would not be with.
True, but some of these women are raising their sons and they still go out and do what they want to do. They go learn from the streets and their friends and everybody else.
Raising their sons to be men that they would not.
But you see how quick you went to blame black women now? That's what I'm saying.
Because that's where it starts.
Hey, look, let Tab go ahead, Tab.
That's where it starts.
I don't even know where this question went left, so I don't
A
care.
head dog will holler.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you
I
is
have
that hit
nothing. I
dog.
don't know what I no longer believe, and I still believe in the same stuff. I guess The Simpsons because they got it wrong. I don't know. You guys are making it too heavy for me.
Oh my God.
Did Homer die?
The Simpsons ain't never wrong.
They were with this last
My
election.
dad said you don't talk to us as the godsons we are.
Damn.
All
They
right,
treat us like pieces of shit.
I
hey,
would
Well, I
never
can.
kill
that
you for not
Kamala
voting for
came to
Kamala.
divide the true black community. Go
She
ahead,
did.
go ahead, Miss
I
Heather.
agree.
I can answer it. I don't believe in the education here in St. Louis anymore because I am actively with the kids and everything they got going on. Their numbers, you guys, are way below average. And I believe that it needs to be new programming and new things that's happening for these children to be able to exceed in life and go to college. Like they're taking a lot of stuff out of our schools that we grew up, with having. Everything now is virtual. They have virtual teachers and
Yeah,
things like that. And so I am very disappointed in the education here.
I agree. I agree.
I
Cause
would
now
agree
that's a
with you, but
serious
I would
problem.
expand it to the United States because it's
Yeah,
definitely not just St. Louis.
that's why Donald Trump said he gonna get rid of that shit.
All right, Stacy.
Yeah.
I don't believe in real love or two-parent households. Yeah,
What the fuck?
that part. I mean, just like I really don't. It's crazy. I mean, people want to cheat. People want to have poly relationships. You know how you gonna have? Well, I guess you can have two-parent
That's
household
just
like that. The poly, I don't know. But my thing is, I don't believe in true love, real love anymore.
Aww.
I don't
oh
like
man.
because people are capping out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that.
I
But
will say,
they lost. They lose out. So.
I will say, as fucked up as I am, I have experienced real love.
Mm.
All
I've
right,
experienced it,
Nucci.
but I don't believe in it anymore.
Nucci.
Oh,
Shit,
I
for
hate to hear.
me, I'd probably say Christianity, nigga. I motherfucking me grew up a
woo!
Christian, and I love God, but the Christian church, nah, I'm cool.
He trying to get us
It's
banned.
it's too many contradictions. You know what I'm saying? And stuff, and you can't teach me one thing
And
and
go do
then
something
tell
else.
me and do something else. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
All right, Louis.
I'm gonna go a step further. I'm gonna say a whole matrix. I don't believe in like that. The programs, everybody got agendas that's only suitable to what they benefit. It's very rare that you gonna find organic, sincere, genuine people. Um, Jobs, anything. I feel like everything got a tenor manipulation, is a negative manipulation and scheme into it. You know what I'm saying? So until somebody show me or demonstrate something otherwise, I'm not gonna believe in nothing.
All right, Ricky.
I like that answer.
I just got a question for Louis real quick. If you don't believe in nothing, you believe in something because
What I mean, I believe creator. I believe it's a creative all thing that exists, but I don't believe in like when men put their hands in things, I feel like that they gonna manipulate it to whatever their benefit is, and it ain't gonna really be a space where it's gonna be beneficial for me. I feel like I gotta be able to make sure I get mine because the next person ain't gonna make sure I get mine.
All
Uh,
right,
I don't believe like I feel like
well,
people
since
lie a lot.
Prince, you can tell me Pluto is a planet, then say it's not.
Yeah,
Oh, you
that's some
can't.
crazy shit, ain't it? Or then or tell me that you've been to the
Yeah,
moon in the '80s and you can't go. I mean, whatever the fuck you went, you can't go now.
yeah.
That's
Or it's
weird.
more planets out
okay, but
here.
they just did y'all watch the y'all keep up with this stuff because they just admitted like they never went. Like I'm confused. Um,
Ricky, I
That's
ain't
the whole
confused.
thing.
I've never really believed in the government because we know they've been lying to us to begin with. But if you was believing that the government told you this stuff, like then you got some thinking to
But they
do on
got
your
their hand
own.
in
So
everything
so
though.
so you mean to tell me the history book stories ain't real?
100%. Yeah,
They
the
don't
Me,
short
believe in
bus.
nothing, man.
You shitting me?
Tone is trolling.
Christopher Columbus founded this
See,
motherfucker.
he trolling. I knew
Louis
he was
Smith.
trolling.
You know what? I'm not about to do this with you today. What I don't believe in is humanity.
Oh, now that's deep.
I don't believe in humanity.
Lord.
Dang.
All right. So this next video, people wanted your opinion on it. It's like 3 minutes or something. It's
3
about
minutes.
it's
Man, I
about
That's
got
a
ADD.
lifetime.
it's about bullying though. They wanted y'all real opinions on this. Is something that happened to their people stuff.
Am I the asshole for decking a mother because of her son's actions? I, 33 female, have 3 kids, 16 female, 13 male, and 6 female. I am a single mother related to their father passing and currently work 2 jobs so they can go to school in a higher rated school district. My son has always been well liked at school and excited to go to school every morning, waking up at the crack of dawn to do his hair, shower, and match his outfit. About 6 weeks ago, my son came home and was very down and asked if he could miss school the next day, Friday. I personally believe in mental health days for kids. They all have great grades and they do not abuse their option for a mental health day. Monday comes around and my son is having a panic attack, back to back, begging me not to send him to school. I sit him down and calm him down. He told me the one thing that is every parent's worst nightmare. Mom, I'm being bullied. I was absolutely furious considering the bullying started because he whispered into a girl's ear at PE that she had started her cycle and gave his sweatshirt to her. Harmless, right? Maybe even sweet. Well, this little shit who has been targeting my son, we will call him Gerald, told the girl's boyfriend that my son was flirting and it went from there. Constantly being pushed and rumors spreading all over the school and harassing text messages. I can't believe how evil these kids are. I contacted administration and I told them that I was keeping my son home for the week so they can come up with a plan that will make my son feel safe enough to go to school. In all honesty, I do think administration tried their best, but it has been a month and there's still a crying match every morning getting my son to school. Another school in the district had a fair, and my daughter and I dragged my son to it in hopes getting him out of the house would be helpful. We're walking around when my son stops dead in his tracks and goes pale. Gerald and his mother are walking in our direction. I decided I wanted to talk to Gerald's mom. I pulled her aside and explained what was going on, and she said that she heard, and well, boys will be boys. I explained to her that, yes, boys will be boys, but this is too far. Side note, Gerald's father is a very prominent man in our community, and him and his wife are typically the face of our local events. She was not seeming to understand the severity, so I was going to walk away when I heard my 16-year-old daughter yelp. I turned around to see Gerald was at it again. For reference, my daughter is gay and has slowly been coming out to the community. Gerald, who is 13, is telling her that it's a shame that she's gay, and he started pinching her body and telling her that she was beautiful. My son had stood in front of my daughter and told him to leave her alone. Before the situation could go anywhere else, I walked over to Gerald and I led him by the arm to his mother. I crouched down and I looked into his eyes and I told him, "You have messed now with both of my children's peace and attempted to blow their fire out. You're the nastiest bully I've ever seen, and I hope you get what you deserve." Gerald starts laughing and saying that my kids are just pussies. I saw red, and without hesitation, I decked his mother square in the face, knocking her to the ground. And then I looked at Gerald in the eyes again and I said, "You think what you do won't hurt those that you love? But when your mother's face gets swollen and bruised and she's in pain, know that you did this to her, and make sure to explain to your father in detail why this happened." Administration ran over to me, and of course I was told to leave, but luckily the mom did not want to press charges. My son went back to school and said Gerald has not even looked in his direction. Administration called me and basically said that there were better ways that I could have handled it, but it had been a month of my son being tortured by this little shit with no improvement. How long am I supposed to let my son be tormented before I step in? Am I the asshole for decking Gerald's mother to get her son to leave mine alone?
Absolutely.
All right, Terry, go ahead, take that part.
Okay. So this happened to Amaru. You know, most of you on here have, seen my son. He's come in and say hi, he held on to that for 2 years, because he was a top student. You know, if new kids started, he got to show them around. Like there were perks and benefits he got that he really enjoyed. And then this little boy started stabbing my son with pencils and making him bleed and stuff like that, trying to get him to react because this little boy came from a terrible family. So finally he releases to me and he's like, Mom, why is that my only choice? Why do I have to fight or continue to be bullied? Why won't he just leave me alone? So I went to the school. I left messages for the counselors with the principal. Nobody responds. And the Christmas thing comes along, the Christmas concert. I rolled up on his mama. As soon as we got ready to leave, I said, where is this little boy? Show me his mama. Ran up on her. I said, hey, can I talk to you about your son bullying mine? She was like, I heard that from the teacher. She was like, but are you sure you got the right boy? I said, well, Marvel, is this the boy? She tried to act like her son was so innocent, even though all three of her older sons have been arrested multiple times at school for fighting and stuff like that. So anyway, I said, I just want to explain to you as woman to woman, let's exchange phone numbers, whatever. Tell your son to keep his hands off my son, or I'm going to give him permission to react. And that's exactly what happened. She ignored it. She didn't do anything. Rue had enough. They were in the hallway. When could nobody see? Laid his ass out. Finally, in the third year of this mess. And then she wanted to report it. So I went to the school and told the principal, I have all the documentation of everything I've ever done, ever said. Not only will I go live on my YouTube page about this and name you directly, give your address out, your school where you work at, and we can play this game. We can play the viral moment and see whose career is hurt between yours and mine, or you can fix this shit. Next thing I know, after making that threat, after me having to come out of pocket to make a threat, next thing you know, the little boy's put in a different class. They're not in gym or recess together anymore. But 3 years it took for the Jennings School District to act like they had some sense. 3 years. And me having to come out of pocket as a parent and roll up on another parent after a Christmas pageant. So no, you're not wrong for decking the mom. And these kids are killing themselves from this bullying stuff, and parents are left to grieve. We are trying, we are using the school. The school is ignoring us. They're not protecting our kids, so it's up to us to do it. If you got to do time, I don't give a fuck what you got to do. You protect your kid because as a parent, that's your number one job. So I salute to this woman.
Hey, Stacy.
I definitely don't play the bullying thing. It's too much of that going on. Kids, like you said, are killing themselves. I have a friend who daughter hung herself in the basement. I know somebody who son killed himself. Just over and over, these kids feel like there's no outlet. They have nobody to go to, after going to somebody. So it's sad. So I definitely soccer again. I'm just saying, no, I feel this was the right thing to do. Yeah. Or I mean, how else could she have done it? She tried every avenue, or she tried everything. It's not good for this to go on, and that's what's going on today. Real life. This is what's going on. And there needs to be more bullying support classes and all. So I'm for it.
Tab.
What does someone expect you to do when your child is crying to you and you're going to react as a parent? And I'm going to come to the parent. And we can't have a resolution. I got to do what I feel is right. So if I can't, you want me to put enough my hand on no little kid? So I'm going to you. Actually, this situation was kind of close to me. My daughter saved me when she was in high school from fighting another mother at the bowling alley because she's a bowler. And she didn't want to lose a scholarship or whatever. And the lady pointed her finger in her face when I left the bowling alley and went to pick up some groceries and came back or whatever. And she would have got kicked out. So I did handle the situation by getting the mother suspended because of my child. She knows my temper. But yeah, I don't think anything's wrong with that. Stand up for your kid. People need to know don't play with other people's kids like that.
All right, Miss Heavy, do that.
Oh man, I actually was locked up. My son was in Gateway Middle, and he had a bully that just kept doing too much to my baby, and trying to talk to the school, it never worked. My son was outnumbered because it's three brothers. It was three brothers. They were 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and my son just was like, at best, Mom, this is what's gonna happen. So they actually end up jumping him in the locker room. They took his Jordans. They took his Jordan book bag. They took everything my son had, and the school never called me about that. They called me about my son and the little girl passing notes, but I was actually going up there to get him Halloween costumes. And when he came out, his lip was busted. I'm talking about like protruding. And I asked the teacher, like, where were you guys? Because the little girls were saying my son was kind of like yelling, like, what did I do to y'all in the process of fighting? So I see this little boy come out, y'all, and he looked like he about 18. And they're talking about he's in the 8th grade. I'm like, this dude is huge. My baby was little at the time. So I went to tell them to call the mom. But when she came in, I see why the kids were acting the way they were acting to learn behavior. So instantaneously, her and I got the brawling because, yeah, no. And then it's personal. For realness, and it's sad because one of my coworkers recently, they just had a home going for a young lady that was in Creve Coeur school district, where she just took her life, and I worked side by side with one of her godmothers, and just to watch that go down, it was just bad, y'all.
What's that? The 13-year-old?
Absolutely.
What was it? Parkway or
Absolutely.
Pattonville West, Pack
It's
Parkway, West, something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, something like that. And just to watch like all of the kids that really knew her and watch how they reacted, and they wanted to so kind of just like, we wish, like we wish we would have been there, this and that and that. And it's real, I think it's real important to make sure that you keep open dialogue with your children. There should be nothing off limits. I know a lot of these parents are old school parents, and they be like, oh, you can't talk about this, can't talk about that. But I try to get all the parents to understand, if you're not talking to them, these kids are talking to them. So you want your voice to be the most important voice for these children, because if not, they're gonna know anyway. I watch it. I
Mm-hmm.
watch it. I do after school, before school. I come up with programming and stuff like that, and I watch it firsthand. So I think like the parents and the students and the teachers and the other kids, there needs to be like team building for these kids to really understand that baby took her life because she felt like she didn't have an outlet
All right,
to this
Ricky,
bullying.
Ricky.
Okay, so I wholeheartedly salute the mama for knocking the other mama in the face. I don't feel like the other mom. I don't feel like she did enough though. Here's why. Two reasons. One, she kept her kid out of school too long. My kids know I have a two-person rule. Tell two people in your school, if they don't address that shit by the time I come up there, I'm clowning. Because I've given you the opportunity to take care of it. I don't care if your kid's getting beat up, or I don't care if it's you getting beat up. Somebody gonna get beat the fuck up, because I don't play about my children. I went up to my daughter's school when she went to, I won't name said school because she's no longer there, but I'll just say it was a school in the county. And baby, when I tell you that I was up there about to tear all them little hoes up at that motherfucking school, I know how I look in orange. I don't have an emergency fund for that. I have an emergency fund for fucking bail money. It's for my lawyer and bail money. So I know how I look. I have no problem sitting in St. Charles County Department of Correctional. I will gladly sit there and have money on my commissary. I am not playing when it comes to my children. I don't give a fuck who it is. I will go to the daycare. I will go to the school. I go to the teachers. I go to your home. I don't care who it is. And please believe I'm coming and we're coming strong. It won't just be me.
All
Just
right.
know it. I don't care if I gotta catch y'all ass one by one. The whole family gonna get it. You can say goodbye to your granny because she finna swallow your ass. I don't care. It's going down. I do not care. I don't play when it comes to my children. Everybody not that soft. My kids not that
But
soft.
what the granny do?
She should have
Wait a
raised
minute
better
now.
fucking kids.
I'm
She should have
eating, but
raised
what
better
the hell did
kids.
granny do?
She should have raised better kids. Because if she'd have raised better kids, they'd have raised better ones.
It sounds like she
Well,
guilty by
just
association.
take out the whole
Hey, it be
bloodline.
like that. The whole fucking family. I'm
We just
telling you,
said we
I'm not
protecting the
playing.
mamas and not beating up random mamas, but granny gotta go. I can't make this shit
First
up.
off, I never said that. I said if your granny ever hit me, I'm gonna knock her wig back. I don't give a
That
fuck
was
who
the
it
mama.
is.
Now you just
The
said
mama,
you said the mama,
listen,
the uncle,
the
the kids, the
mama,
granny
the
too.
granny.
Equal
I don't care
opportunity.
who
See,
it
people be
is.
Equal
I
listening.
don't
opportunity.
discriminate.
Louis, let me get Louis up.
I
Okay.
don't discriminate.
That's hilarious.
I feel like that's where the men come in, and that's why I feel like that, you know, women most definitely got to usher in more solid dudes in the space to be able to help them kids out, because I feel like if you got a strong father figure, whether it ain't got to be a father figure, it could be like an uncle, it could be like a big brother, it could be like somebody that she respect, that kind of like teach them how to hold their own, teach them how to like protect themselves, teach them how to fight, and even sometimes like show up, like come up there when they get out of school or something like that, just to let people know, like, he got some bag up, or it ain't just gonna be like that. Like, you gonna have to see me too if you think y'all gonna jump on him. But I feel like that all of these things, bullying and stuff like that, come because it ain't like no real male presence in most of their life. I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen, but I think that it would happen less, because it's just even with the kids that's bullying, if your teacher call and say, your son up here bullying kids and taking stuff from kids, if he had a father in his life, he should whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? And let him know, like, you can't be doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's what a man falling at. This what a man kind of like dropping the ball at when it comes to stuff like this.
So what I heard was y'all finna be volunteering.
That's what
I
I do.
heard.
I create a whole foundation, swear to God, a nonprofit organization for that, right? Stuff like that right there.
All right. Last question, last topic of the day. It says, how do we stop the gender war between black men and women? With heavy duty, go ahead and take this first.
How do we stop it? Communication, because I feel like it's a lack of communication and maybe understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say communication and understanding for the most part.
All right.
Can I
Pat,
get my answer next? Because I'm about to go. Ooh, this ugly
all right.
ass dog
Go ahead,
almost
Rick.
ran out here and became roadkill.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Rick.
my bad. I was driving. Okay, look. Somebody was gonna be playing in a fucking pet cemetery. Um,
I agree. All of that.
I agree with everything you said, Ricky.
Yes, Lord.
Keep talking, Ricky. See, God knew you was for the start line. He was like, let me cut your one off.
nah, I said I'm gonna do better how I talk to people. I'm gonna stop calling dudes niggas all the time.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do better with how I talk to people, because I do be talking to dudes like they ain't shit, because that's how I be feeling. But I'm gonna do better.
Lord.
But I don't have an answer to how we fix it. I'm here for suggestions.
All right.
But I'm
Pat.
gonna read them later. I gotta go. Y'all be
All right,
easy.
Ricky. All
Be
right.
safe.
Yeah,
Listen,
Pat.
how do we stop the
Oh,
gender war
Yeah.
between black men and women? One positive thing at a time, one positive couple at a time, one positive post at a time versus the negative. One positive share at a time versus the negative. That's how we stop it. It's in what we promote and what we put out there. Share more black love. Stop sharing the post about that you hear the snap of finger snaps against each other. It's what you promote, because what we promote and what we read is programming ourselves. So
mhm,
just intake more positivity.
mhm,
Stacy.
mhm, mhm.
I was going to say love on each other more. Definitely what Tap just said. More positivity. Post more positive. Just be more positive towards each other. Communication, like Every Duty said, more communication. It's going to play a big part. And just stop all the hate.
All right,
Yeah.
Louis.
One word, I sum it up, and accountability kind of fall under this word, but it's transparency. I feel like that we have to learn transparent with each other. I think that we have to quit putting each other in the box of other ethnicities and races and look at our black kings and the struggle that they've been going through, and at our black queens and the struggle that they've been going through, and then like really like be transparent about where they at and where you at. And then I feel like that's the foundation. I feel like if you can come in a transparent space with that black woman or that black man, I feel like you will have the war to stop.
And we must know And we must know that it's okay to agree to disagree.
All right, Tara.
I first of all, I love all y'all answers. Everybody, I think tonight we had some really great answers from different points of view, but we all were like in the same, like we wanted the same result. So for me, again, I've been listening and having these conversations on the college campuses and things like that. I think action needs to be behind it. Yes, we need transparency, one post at a time. Tabitha, everything you said, Jerry says that all the time. So I think we need to go with action. So for me, we have a lot of hurt Black men. We have a lot of hurt women, but I think we are the helpmeets. I think it's going to be on women to usher in the change. And I know it's a lot of women who've been hurt out here and they say, look, why does the onus always on us? I think that's just where we lie. Biblically, in the world, we are the natural nurturers. We're the natural healers. So if we start in these relationships where people are at war with each other, if you have a good man, I'm not talking to you if your man beat on you, cheat on you. If you have a good man and he is asking you for whatever he's asking you for, give it to him. Start off being the person who is willing to affect change.
Right.
Give him everything he's asking you for, because a good man's not going to ask you for anything that's going to hurt you, that's going to hinder you, and or anything else. If he's a good man and he's a good lead and he's a good provider and whatever you need him to provide, it's not always money. And if you put forth that effort and you have a good man, he should match you and give you what you need. And that's where y'all grow from there. If you give this man of yours everything that you have and everything that he asks for, and he still don't treat you right, then you need to leave. It's not time to bash him. It's not time to fight. It's time for you to take the good woman that you are on to the next. But I think it's going to have to take us to come and give that man whatever he wants and let him show you what he has for you.
All right. And that is the end of our show. We had another great show, a lot of great topics. Tab, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Yes, you can find me at one of the comedy shows this Saturday with the Red Carpet Rendezvous podcast that airs on Sundays at 7 on YouTube and everythingcrimescene.com. We got launched a whole bunch of new gear out there. And once you purchase it, post it, your first purchase, you get 30% off discount. And I would love to see you all in it. Tabitha Shantae on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, Tara, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
You can find me on YouTube in Full Effect, Opinionated Sense, Instagram, Opinionated_Sense, and of course on all streaming platforms on my podcast, One Man and One Woman, the podcast.
Stacy, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
You can find me out here living my best life. I got a lot coming up, but I'll let y'all in on that soon.
All right, Miss Heavy Duty, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
Miss Heavy Duty Cutie on all platforms. I'm getting ready to do a cipher. I just wrapped up a movie and I got a show next month. So just keep following my pages, Miss Heavy Duty Cutie.
Yes, ma'am. Even though you got my number and didn't call me. Yes, ma'am. Do that.
Don't do that.
All right, Louis, let them know where they can find you. You got anything coming up?
You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, Gateway Lewis. It's pronounced Louis. But we got music. We got another podcast we're gonna be launching with Nucci Banger and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned and we'll be at y'all soon.
All right, and y'all can find me for to go watch this Golden State Warriors game. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good night, everybody. Bars.